Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm filming with my new iPhone. I got an iPhone 8s Plus, and I'm hoping that the quality of my videos will be much better from now on. I'll find out when I'm editing this video, but from what I can tell so far, it looks like the quality is a huge improvement, so I'm really happy about that. Today, I'm going to be sharing what books I might be reading. I kind of went crazy at the library, no surprise there, and I also have two very exciting buddy reads coming up this month that I'm really looking forward to. The first buddy read will be with Bree Hill, which I'm really excited about because I love our buddy reads, and we're going to be reading The Romanov Sisters by Helen Rappaport. And this is a book that I actually got from my sister for Christmas, and it's a book that I wanted to read for a while. I don't know anything about the Romanovs other than they were a family that was tragically murdered. That's about it though. From the reviews that I've read, I think this is a very informative and interesting read, and so I'm really looking forward to it because, like I said, I don't really know anything about this family, and also I'll be reading it with Bree, which is always a lot of fun, so I'm really looking forward to this one. Next, I have My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante. I'm not going to talk about this book too much because I talked about it in my recent haul, and in that haul I had talked about how this was a really hyped book that I've been putting off, but that I wanted to give it a try. I didn't get to it last month, but I'm hoping that I get to it this month. I'm gonna go into it with really low expectations just because it's a hyped up book and I just don't have a lot of luck with those, but I'm hoping that this one is different. Next, I have The Dry by Jane Harper, and this is a mystery slash thriller that's been going around Goodreads. I've heard nothing but good things about this book. I'm hoping that it's as good as everybody says it is. Next, I have The Oracle Year by Soule. And last month I decided to join the Book of the Month Club, and this was one of the picks, and I really liked the synopsis, so I decided to pick this one. This one's about a man who wakes up from a dream, and in that dream there were a ton of predictions. So when he wakes up, he's like the most powerful man in the world, supposedly. So that's the premise. I think that's really unique, and I've never read anything like that, so I thought that I would give it a shot. I'm also really happy with the Book of the Month, like how it's shipped and the design. So if you can see, it has like the little sign or logo in the top right corner. It's in the spine, which I just love this cover in particular anyway. I think it's a cool cover. But then it also has like little details just everywhere. And when you open up the book jacket and take it out, or I won't take it out, but I'll just show you. The Book of the Month is kind of engraved on the bottom right too, so I just think that those are just such cute details. I love how it was shipped. I love that it came with a bookmark, and more importantly, I love that you can skip books if you don't like that particular month's choices. So this month I was not a fan of any of the choices, and I decided to skip, which is fine because I'll be spending this month reading this book. So yes, I'm really excited about this, and this one is also going to be the book of the month for our Northwest book club, so I'm really excited to read this one and talk about it with them and talk about it with you guys. Next, I have The Martian Chronicles by Bradbury, and I didn't know that this was going to be a collection of short stories. That's kind of what they told me. They told me not to expect a novel, which is fine with me because I really enjoyed his short story collection, The Illustrated Man. I'm a huge fan of his short stories. I'm really excited to finally have this because I'll be reading this with Amanda, and I've been missing our buddy reads, and we decided to read a sci-fi novel, and so that's what we're going to be doing. I love this edition. This is just one of my favorite editions. It's not very floppy though. It's kind of stiff, so if you are like me and you really like floppy books, this is not a floppy paperback. But I love the cover so much that I'm willing to look past that. But yeah, I'll be reading this with Amanda later on this month. And I picked up another science fiction at the library, Planetfall by Newman. This is a book that I know nothing about, but Rachel from Culinati is a huge fan of the series. One of the blurbs in the back really stood out to me. It said, "Horrifying and heartbreaking in equal measure will keep you riveted until the very last page. Don't miss this one." So I'm really hoping that this is like a fast-paced, thrilling type of sci-fi because I'm really into that lately. And yeah, and if Rachel says that it's good, then it must be. She's the sci-fi queen. I think she has great taste. So yeah, I'll hopefully be getting to this one this month. And finally, I have Nevernight by Jay Kristoff, and this is one of my book clubs. I think it's the Midtown Book Club. This is their pick for this month. So I think this is a YA fantasy, but I'm not sure. It could also be new adult fantasy. But yeah, I decided to just pick it up. I know nothing about this book. I just know that they're going to be reading it. And so I kind of wanted to try it out for myself and see if I wanted to attend this month's book club and discuss it with them. From what I've seen on Goodreads, a lot of people are giving this 4 or 5 stars. So I have high hopes for this one because I've been in a sci-fi fantasy kick lately. So I decided I'd give it a shot. So those are all the books that I'll be hopefully getting to this month. It's a really ambitious pile, but I'm hoping that I make some time for some of these, especially because they're buddy reads or I'll be discussing them in my book club. So I'm hoping that gives me the push that I need to really get through some of these. Let me know down in the comments if you've read any of these or if you have any recommendations for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.